Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters.
Introducing first, Clarissa Shields.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing.
We've waited a long time for this fight. It's here, and the fight... And that's the opening bell, round 1. The straight right just misses. Catch and shoot. Just missed with that hook. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. So much pre-hype surrounding this fight, the fans are on the edge of their seats.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it up. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Todd. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
Can they figure out the combination to this set?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Swing and a miss with the hook. This is a high-octane battle. Catch and shoot. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talking about Katie Taylor in that last round. Well, let's see what the corner has to say. She needs some sort of inspiration, a different game plan, something to turn this thing around.
Wow, you know what? I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bro, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Get your foot.
Set her up, right? You'll take her out. She's ready to go.
Come on. Get your shots off and don't give her anything. Go back and win the round. Right? It's only 1 round. Get out.
And she'll ride it out. So go out there and finish it.
Don't worry about that round. Don't worry about it. Let's
Get into the fight. Don't rest on your laurels here. Don't give her no free shots.
We don't care. Just go out there and win this next round.
You weren't loading up, but you were still landing your power.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set for another round.
To switch back.
Carried away, still in this. Think about defense on the end of what...
What do we expect to see here in round 2? Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This fighter brings a barrage of punches. They won't let you breathe. It's like, whoa, wait a minute. The greatest female perhaps of all time is in trouble of going down. And right back into the fray.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
No rest for the weary. How about that time counter shot? She scores with that counter. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
lot of defense here at all. Beautiful counter punch. That punch landed. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Katie Taylor in that last round. Well, we know they've got... And there's the bell to start round 3. The last round was massive for her, Johnny. How does she keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
How about that time counter shot? Nobody home with that hook. Which fighter will say no mas? Nice counter shot. No rest for the weary. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Clarissa Shields is in trouble. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Katie Taylor in that last round. I promise you, all 3 judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Know what you're doing?
Eager. Come on. Switch on. Get your pop.
So that's it. Just start sticking a few body shots in here and there.
You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off. I need you to switch back on. Get focused. Get your mind back on the track.
And there's the bell to start round 4. She's coming off a fantastic last round. Let's see what she's going to do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
How about that time counter shot? Catch and shoot. Hook misses. Good right hand. There's a counter shot. Nice counter shot. You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of you.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere. Look at this. Clarissa Shields just got clipped. How How did they survive that?
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Nice counter. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talking about Katie Taylor in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
I'm happy. I'm happy.
Much better than this girl. You're much better. She's not.
Weren't loading up, but you were still landing your power shots. That's good play. It's good boxing, right?
Boxing back together and put it back on her this round. I need you to go back out there. I need you to win this round.
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
The jab just got blocked. Nice counter shot by her. That's another scoring shot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Hook misses. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
How about that time counter shot? There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them skin.
Where did that come from? Down she goes! As we watch it again one more time, appreciate the perfection of that knockout shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Talk about Katie Taylor in that last round. Boy, there's the bell for round 6. Well, Johnny, give her some advice here. We know what she's got to do. It's desperation time after being dropped in that last round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Swing and a miss with that hook. Hook misses. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that, and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out of there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. How about that time counter shot? That uppercut doesn't land. She throws the jab, but it doesn't score. Timing beats speed. Speed beats power. Beautiful counter shot. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Katie Taylor in that last round. Well, the corner can't be happy with the way things are going for her right now.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Now relax. Relax.
To switch back on, get focus, get your mind
Shot at a time. Set her up. All right, you'll take her out. She's
on. Get your mind back on the job. That's a terrible round, that is. Come on. You've let her back into the fight. You're much better than this girl.
Yep. And she'll ride it out.
And there's the bell for round 7. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Catch and shoot. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Nice counter shot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Oh no, Katie Taylor hurt. No, we don't see a knockdown.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What did they do? What did they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be hard enough.
Hold on a second. That punch dropped her hard. I have got to see that again.
I need to see that.
10 seconds here, and this has not been her best round for sure. Let's talk about Shields in that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
Calm yourself back. Come on.
nice round.
Round 8, and we're off again. Well, the corner will try and shake out the legs, dump some cold water on her, give her the motivational speech, but it's up to her, Johnny. She's got to find a way to dig deep and get back into this fight.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Nice defense on that hook. There's been a significant aggression difference in this fight, Johnny. What do you see?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
You'd like to see more jabs. Swing and a miss with that hook. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Down goes Clarissa Shields. again, there's no way to get up when you get clipped with a shot like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Some might have thought it was a little bit closer, but in the end, the referees are in a unanimous agreement.
What a whitewash.